We start with that breaking news this afternoon on the congressional investigation into Russia's interference in the 2016 election and possible collusion with the Trump campaign. NBC News has just learned that Trump's personal attorney, Michael Cohen, has received requests for information from the House and Senate Intelligence Committees. This comes as the controversy surrounding Jared Kushner, the president's senior advisor and son-in-law, is keeping the White House in crisis mode today. Kushner under scrutiny by the FBI as part of its Russia investigation. The Washington Post reports that Kushner talked about setting up a secret communications channel with the Kremlin using Russian facilities during the presidential transition period. Lots to get to. NBC's Hallie Jackson is at the White House. Casey Hunt is on Capitol Hill. Hallie, let's start with you. What do we know about this request being made of Attorney Cohen?
So let's go through what we know and also what we don't know here about this, Craig. Here's what we know, according to Cohen himself, who in a very brief interview with NBC News confirmed that he did in fact receive these requests for information from the House and Senate Intelligence Committees. A congressional source also tells NBC that these are the same letters, the same requests that had been sent to other people close to Donald Trump, people in the president's orbit, people like Carter Page, Roger Stone, Paul Manafort, Mike Flynn as well. That letter looks for information about Russian contacts, asks for the person, whether it's Manafort or Stone, or in this case Cohen, to turn over any communications with the Trump campaign related to Russia. So that is what we know here. What we don't know is the special counsel question, whether the special counsel that has been appointed now has also reached out to Michael Cohen. But it is certainly a fairly significant moment here. It shows the sort of investigations on the Hill that are continuing to sort of deepen and intensify in scope, although obviously it's still not clear what the timeline for these investigations will be.
And Hallie, to be clear here, this is not an attorney who is on the payroll there at the White House. This is the president's personal attorney, right?
And let's talk about the relationship there, because you're right. This is somebody who is outside of sort of the official White House parameters. Michael Cohen, you may remember, was a surrogate to some degree on the campaign trail for Donald Trump back when he was running back in 2016. He has known the president for a while. Still, according to our reporting, has interactions, obviously, with members of the former campaign of the administration. So he is somebody who is obviously in the president's orbit, although, as you rightly point out, not currently on the payroll of the administration at the moment.
What wasn't Cohen, and I don't know if we know this to be true yet, but reportedly he had caught the interest of the FBI a few months ago. What more do we know about that?
Well, I think you might be referring to this so-called dossier, this document that had come out. At the time, Michael Cohen had adamantly denied what had been reported about him to us here at NBC News about his, for example, travels, where he had been, said it was patently untrue, patently false. So strong pushback from Cohen then, which is probably the most recent time that he'd been in the headlines to this degree.
All right, Hallie Jackson for us there at the White House with this breaking news on Trump's personal attorney.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.